The scouts have returned, Your Majesty. They've located the Archbishop.
Excellent. We'll ride to them at once. For now, everything is going according to plan.
We're ready to ride when you are, Dimitri. Just give the word and we'll move out. Gotta say, it's gonna feel great to fight alongside all these familiar faces again.
You're right. I always feel much stronger when my friends are around.
Our time together at the Academy might have been short, but it still puts my mind at ease to be reunited with everyone.
I could hardly believe His Majesty reached out to me of all people. But I'm really glad he did.
I'm pleased to see you all here.
I always knew this day might come. I prepared myself as best I can, but I am still a bundle of nerves.
This will be a lot different from the fighting that's been going on the past 2 years. We'll need to really have each other's backs out there.
The point of no return is finally upon us, Your Majesty. I trust you've made your peace.
I have. The blood spilled today will be a worthy sacrifice if it means keeping the people of Fargus, the people of our home, safe. If that is our cause, we have no reason to hesitate. Now move out!
For House Fraldarius.
There you are, Lady Ray. We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We must act now, before the worry sets in. Let us see.
I am relieved to find you alive and well.
King Dimitri, you have my gratitude for coming to aid us in our time of need.
I fear we have no time for niceties, though. We must make our way out of the valley and return to Kingdom territory.
Start the attack.
I cannot grow.
You got my back?
Understood.
Out of the way! Take this!
Nobody told me how sweaty I'd get here. Ugh, gross.
It's not over.
I can tell your heart's not in this fight, my lady.
So, this is where I die, huh? I just hope Coco's okay.
Your Majesty, Imperial forces are setting up a blockade at the stronghold ahead.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform.
We must act now. Let us see what we can do.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
If they cut us off, we'll be forced toward the volcanic crater.
We cannot allow them to push us down a dangerous path. Let us charge forth and carve our way through.
Strike is one.
Now, strike with all your might.
Let us crush their defenses.
Let's wake up. Let us begin.
We'll do it together! I've got you now! Out of the way!
This ridiculous charade won't stop us.
Hey, we did it! We should be able to move forward safely now.
You have my thanks. The goddess smiles upon your gallant deeds.
Getting away! Gotta stop them somehow!
On to the next one.
You have done so well.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Leave this to me, Your Grace.
Sedith and Catherine are under attack by Imperial forces.
So I find myself cornered. Perhaps I misjudged the situation.
Persistent little guys, aren't you? Cut one down and another two just spring up in their place.
They must not be allowed to fall here. Please, King Dimitri.
I'll do my best.
Begin the operation.
May I ask that you lend them your aid?
We will proceed as planned.
I'll do my best.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
We will proceed as planned. I will move to assist.
It's good to see you safe, Catherine. Please, let us join you.
Gladly. This is all too much to handle on my own anyway. It's a good thing you came along when you
Could have gone better.
did. And Lady Rhea's safe too. Good. Good.
Is Lady Rhea safe? Did she get away? I'll do my best.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
No.
I've awaited this
Cyril
moment.
was covering the rear.
Handle this.
He will never make it out.
We made it in time.
Do not interfere! I appreciate it.
I've...
Resistance. Come, let me ahead.
I should have sacrificed.
I'll do my best. I'll back.
His life for the sake of my own. Please, help him. Time to show how strong you've become.
If not for you, I would have surely perished. And the Archbishop appears to be unharmed. You have my gratitude.
We have to help Sedith and Catherine escape.
Can't we block the lava flow with rocks or something? I'm not saying it'll be easy, but it might be the best shot we've got.
My turn. I'll do what I must.
true valor on this day, Cyril. Lady Rhea will soon be clear of the valley at this moment.
I'm so glad. Thank you.
My utmost gratitude for your efforts in rescue.
We will proceed as planned. We will proceed as planned. We move, now.
Not a problem. Move out!
Doing Cyril, and to the goddess for her divine protection.
Lend me your strength.
Lead on, Your Majesty.
Allow me.
Take a breather.
We've done it. Hold fast, everyone. Our escape is only a short ways off.
I'll do my best. I'll back them up.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive.
Strike as one.
Out of the way!
You will not be passing here. I will be capturing the Archbishop.
An ambush. We have no choice but to fight our way through.
Take this!
Anyone standing in my way will be eliminated with quickness.
That's the Princess of Brigid. After everything she's been through, she might be willing to join us. Assuming we can take her alive.
I owe you one.
I'll hesitate.
You got my back?
I have your back. There is no...
Not a problem. I've got this.
Leave this to me. Let's go.
I'll do it.
This stronghold will fall!
I'll show you what I can do!
Some assistance, please. Go! Now!
I'll do all I can! You're through!
This is no place for royalty to die. Not here. Not like this.
Yes. I am choosing life. I will be going with you peacefully. I can scarcely believe we arrived here whole and sound. You have my deepest gratitude. We cannot leave the valley until we see both Seteth and Catherine to safety.
My apologies for the trouble. Do not wish to consider what would have happened had you not come along.
It's not over.
Thanks for the help. I never would have made it out of there without you.
If I cannot have the Archbishop, your heads will have to suffice.
Hubert,
I'll handle
we
this.
have to defeat him, Your Majesty.
I'm aware. Let us do so at once, and make with our retreat.
I owe you one.
My turn!
I've awaited this moment. My thanks. Let's go, Tadu.
I am ever with you.
Seize this man! You'll pay.
We must
Realize how desperate you would be to save your dear Archbishop. The kingdom truly is a tiresome place. Please, Howard. I may have no choice but to retreat. Any final words? I'm not finished. I feel no mercy. Fine. You may have your victory. Today. How will I face Her Majesty after this? Yeah.
One step closer.
This...
I can.
This...
I won't let...
This will help everyone.
How can I... For it?
Lady Rhea, Sedith, I'm relieved you both made it out unharmed. It appears we arrived just in time.
You have our utmost thanks for aiding in our retreat, Your Majesty. I can only apologize for the trouble we may have caused your outfit.
King Dimitri, I cannot express just how grateful I am to you and all the fine people of Fargus.
The honor is mine. Your order provided me with immeasurable aid during my ascension to the throne. My citizens would have branded me a heathen had I not returned the favor.
And now it seems we are the ones who owe a debt. The Church shall provide whatever assistance it can to your efforts.
If you see it prudent, I have no objection to placing the Knights of our Order under Kingdom command.
Thank you both. While it pains me to qualify our hospitality, this kingdom is not a wealthy one, neither in goods nor provisions. I fear we may struggle to compensate your soldiers, or even to feed them.
You needn't trouble yourself with such concerns. Your generous offer of shelter will be more than enough.
Very well. We've lingered here long enough. Let us make for Ferdiad. There's much to discuss. The Church, the Kingdom, and the battles to come.
"2 years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
I'm with you there, but now that we are, you found yourself in a rather favorable situation, no?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
They're not just associates. They didn't have to trust a down-and-out mercenary like me, but they did anyway. And that makes them friends. Still, you're probably right. This'll be a great chance to drive Gerald's mercenaries out into the open.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part, thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
In that case, let's assume Cornelia has hidden herself somewhere in the Western Territories.
If I had to guess, I'd say either Viscount Mateus or Viscount Gideon have taken her in. All the same, we can't exactly go around unseating every vassal we suspect of being disloyal.
Right. This is no simple matter, but at least we have a firmer grasp on the situation now than we did 2 years ago. Dedu, send word to House Perderi. We'll need soldiers on their land if we hope to keep the enemy at bay.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Viscount Mateus' son is here with us, while Viscount Gideon's daughter is off serving as a knight in Galatia. Under the present circumstances, we only have so many soldiers to spare on domestic matters. It seems we'll have to resort to any means necessary. In which case, I will bear the weight of the kingdom's sins. If slaughtering 100 foes means bringing salvation to 1,000 of our own, I will do it.
As you wish, Your Majesty. And if I may, try not to torment yourself so much.
Ah, how far our proud king has fallen. You sounded utterly vicious just now.
What do you want, Felix?
Oh, not much. I just thought catching a glimpse of your haggard face might put a smile on mine. I knew that playing the part of a cool-headed leader would be too much for you. But all this scheming, this calculation, doesn't suit you. Why don't you just give it a rest already?
You think too highly of me. This is who I am, Felix. I've never been anything more than a bloody demon on the path of revenge. I stand here today to lift the burdens of all who perished before me. To see that those who bear guilt for their deaths are held accountable. I will expose whoever I must. Slay whoever I must to see my task through to the end. There is no place for mercy within these walls. And if it affects the safety of my people, then that's all the more reason to strike now.
And here I thought you were finally starting to pull yourself together.
I snuffed out my uncle's life with my own two hands. As king and as general, I've killed countless more. I looked on as nearly everyone I held dear perished. I am the one who must take responsibility for their deaths. So rest easy, Felix. The weight of my atonement will not fall on your shoulders.
No point in trying to reason with a boar. Enough of that, though. The city seems especially spirited today. Is something going on?
Ah, yes. Lady Rhea and the others from the church are making an excursion to the capital. I suggest you join in on the festivities before you go. It does the heart good to see our people smile.
Everyone here? Well, let's get right into it. We have to figure out exactly where we stand in this war. As you all know, the Empire has taken the Great Bridge of Myrddin. The Imperial Army now occupies what was formerly House Phlegethon territory. House Gloucester has surrendered to them as well.
Doubtless an agonizing decision on my father's part.
House Ordelia, to the east of the bridge, has also vowed not to take up arms against the Empire.
We had precious little in the way of arms in the first place. You have my deepest apologies.
You don't have to apologize, Lysithea. Count Ordelia did what anyone would have done.
And now Lawrence and Lysithea can't even go back home!
That's not all. After the battle, the Imperial Army crossed Gloucester territory and attacked Garreg Mach. Rhea and the rest of the Central Church have apparently fled to the Kingdom for sanctuary.
Then I suppose none of us will be able to visit our old school anytime soon.
I hope no one from the church was hurt.
Now that the monastery has fallen, the front lines are rapidly expanding north. It won't be long before Deirdre is within their reach. And if our capital falls, the Alliance goes with it. We have to stop them there, no matter the cost.
That all sounds well and good, but how large of an army will you even be able to raise at this point?
I don't think House Edmund will be able to send more troops. I'm sorry.
Which means House Goneril is the last of the 5 great lords upon whom we can rely.
I'm not so sure the combined forces of Houses Regan and Goneril will be enough to hold off the whole Empire.
We'll just have to work with what we've got. And let's not forget the hero of Daphne.
But we can't expect much from her in terms of sheer numbers. Any chance the Kingdom could send troops?
I doubt they'll have any to spare. They've just started engaging the Empire themselves over in the west of Fargus. And besides, I'm not sure how much we can really trust them. I still have no idea what's going on in Dimitri's head. I might just have a plan, though. For now, all I can ask is that you fight, and fight with every last thing you've got.
You can always count on me! And my muscles!
Thanks, Raphael. That unfounded confidence of yours is like music to my ears.
We received a message from Hubert, Your Majesty. They failed to capture Archbishop Rhea. It seems she and her followers have been taken in by the Kingdom Army. They likely make for Ferdiad as we speak.
So it goes. If Hubert himself couldn't succeed in the task, there's little chance anyone else could.
There is more as well. Petra was taken by the enemy. She is apparently still alive, for better or for worse. I fear the Kingdom may try to use her to make an ally of Brigid.
Yes, it's likely she won't be coming back. And our stance towards Brigid will require some reconsideration.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Now then, we mustn't dwell on what's done. Our only choice is to look to the future. It seems an all-out war with the Kingdom is nigh unavoidable at this point. Thankfully, I expect Count Rowe to join our cause. Having a hold on Aryan Road will surely prove advantageous as the war creeps on. So we stick to the plan. Through Count Rowe, we should be able to ingratiate ourselves to the other lords of the Western Kingdom.
Urgent report, Your Majesty. An army has been mustered at Castle Gaspar in Rowe territory. Lenato, the local lord, has vowed to find and eliminate Archbishop Rhea. He's mobilizing the army northward. Count Rowe's tacit approval of these actions has surely brought his allegiance to the Empire to light.
I can only assume this wasn't part of the plan.
It's just one thing after another. Dispatch any nearby units to the area at once. Any lords willing to sever ties with the Kingdom are too valuable for us to risk losing.
Azure Gleam. Skirmish in the Fog. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus grants refuge to the Central Church as they flee Garrigmach Monastery, in turn provoking the Adrestian Empire to declare war on Fargus. While Dimitri and his advisors strategize how to repel the Empire's assault, they are met with devastating news. Lenato of Castle Gaspar has raised an army against him.
As I'm sure you have all heard by now, House Rowe in the south has declared its fealty to the Empire. What's more, Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar has set out with the express intention of tracking down and murdering the Archbishop.
I had hoped we could reconcile the matter by using neighboring lords as intermediaries. But it seems Lord Lenato couldn't look past our willingness to shelter the church, and has taken the matter into his own hands.
I can't believe this.
Ash, I won't stop you if you wish to return to Castle Gaspar, even now.
I appreciate the offer, truly. But I am a knight of the royal family. My place is here.
So, what are House Rowe and Lord Lenato's soldiers up to? Or the Imperial Army, for that matter?
There's been no movement from House Rowe as of yet. He likely lacks the nerve. Lord Lenato, on the other hand, has set off from Castle Gaspar and launched an attack on Geraint land. Meanwhile, a vanguard from the Imperial Army has breached Kingdom territory. It seems they're aiming to rendezvous with Lenato and join the assault.
Wait, but if they're just a vanguard, doesn't that mean a larger force is going to come after them? We'll never stand a chance if they manage to meet up and form one massive army.
House Galatea is sending reinforcements to fend them off, but our enemy deployed alarmingly fast. I only hope the House Geraint soldiers can repel Lord Lenato and his men long enough.
In any case, we can't just sit here on our hands. They need help, and fast. Let's ride.
You're right, and I'll be coming with you.
The risk is too great, Your Majesty. You should stay here in the capital.
We've already been over this to do. My leadership is needed on the front lines. We'll march west from Karen territory to intercept and crush Lenato and the Empire's forces. From there, we'll mount an attack on Aryan Road. The Ro army will be cut off from the Imperial reinforcements and fall by our hand. Finally, we'll seize control of Aryan Road and the entire Western Front along with it.
I'm asked a distant relative of the royal family, Duke Ivan, to keep watch over the capital in case of an emergency. Gustav will be staying behind as well. So as long as nothing too extreme happens, we shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Sounds like a plan. Most of the big fights are gonna be around Aryan Road, if I had to guess.
No matter what, we need to hurry. We'll be done for if we don't drive them off soon.
Agreed. And my apologies. We always seem to deploy with such haste lately.
It's nothing. It's not like it's your fault or anything. Sure, you're the king and we're your subjects now, but we're your friends before that. We'll do whatever you need of us.
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing before we go. I received word from the church the other day. Seteth and his sister Flame will be joining us from here on out, leading a company comprised of Knights of Seros.
Seteth, huh? I'm not the kind of guy to turn down a helping hand, but I can't help but wonder why.
I haven't had the chance to discuss it with him yet. Perhaps you can ask him yourself if the opportunity arises. Do you have a moment? Oh. How are you? I wonder...
Right on.
I implore you. Troubling indeed. Speaking of which...
Which battle do you wish to reflect on? I'll continue gathering records of your battles.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
My thanks. That is all.
You sure?
Oh.
Hey, Dedu, what are you doing here? You need something?
No, but I must ask, what are you doing here?
Just, you know, making sure all the equipment's in good shape. With how rough yesterday's battle was, I figured it couldn't hurt to round up all the weapons that got broken and try my hand at fixing them.
I see.
Sorry, should I not have taken them out at night or something? You're giving me this look like you don't trust me.
You have His Majesty's trust. I will not lay a hand on you. But I would like to better understand who you are.
Makes sense to me. I'm still just a newcomer and my background's unclear at best.
My apologies.
Nah, it's fine. I'd be suspicious of me too if I were you. Besides, I don't exactly want to go losing my employer either, so feel free to keep as many eyes out as you think necessary. Dimitri clearly needs all the help he can get. I mean, he made me a commanding officer without so much as a second thought to my past or my intentions.
Yet that conviction makes people follow him. And I agree with his decision. Having you close by is convenient.
What, so you can keep a better eye on me? It doesn't really matter. As long as he's paying me, I'll do whatever I've got to do to win for him. Oh, and if I do anything suspicious, you're more than welcome to cut me down right then and there.
A very mercenary response.
Well, yeah, that's what I am. I might have risen the ranks, and I might have my own unit now, but I'm still a merc at heart. As long as I get the results, everything else, like trust and respect, will follow. At least, that's what my old Captain Burling taught me. So, I guess I don't have much choice but to just keep at it till I earn your trust.
I see. Now, these weapon repairs will take time. Allow me to aid you.
You sure you don't mean keep an eye on me? Glad to have your help, though, to do.
Well, if it isn't our mercenary friend, I trust you've adjusted to life in the kingdom by now.
Yeah, more or less. I've been here a few times before on the job, so it's not too big a shock. But I've never lived as far north as Ferdiad. There's still a bunch I need to get used to. Stuff like the wind blowing straight through you, or how it's always so stupidly cold, even inside, or how you can't go out after a blizzard. It snowed so much one night that I couldn't even open the door in the morning. Thought I was off to meet the goddess that day.
An amusing enough story when you tell it like that. But Fargus winters are no joke. They're harsh, unforgiving beasts. Tell me, have you grown to despise the cold?
Oh, it's miserable. Bet I'm not the only person who thinks that way either, seeing how much it snows. I honestly used to think it was some kind of beautiful magic when I was a kid, but I realize now just how rough this stuff can be.
To be frank, I'm not fond of the snow myself. Not to mention the countless lives we've lost to the bitter chill of winter. Nevertheless, this brutal tundra is the only home we have. Meaning there's nothing to do but adapt, persevere, and enjoy the lives we've built here.
Adapt? Like how the messengers ride Pegasi instead of horses during the winter.
Exactly. The sight of those majestic creatures soaring through the frost-ridden sky is one unique to Fargus. No matter how much snow blankets the ground, our Pegasi quite literally rise to the occasion. When my son and His Majesty were still just boys, they followed one off into the frigid mountains of all places. By the time I found them, they were but two shivering masses on the ground. For a moment, I thought my heart would never beat again.
So, Felix has been getting into trouble ever since he was a kid, huh?
His penchant for danger is unchanged, yes. Though I fear his disposition has grown far sharper. The hardships of becoming Duke at his age are undoubtedly weighing upon his mind.
I don't know. I don't think you need to worry about him. He can take care of himself just fine.
A fair point. Perhaps it's time I let him spread his wings like the Pegasus he chased all those years ago. It seems the coming winter will bring more than just cold to Fargus. The ravages of war approach on the same wind. Training in such conditions will be a struggle indeed, but we cannot afford to ignore the looming Srang threat either. Managing our territories through it all will not be an easy task. But I have faith we will adapt, persevere, and overcome, just as we always have.
Next winter, huh? We'll just have to do whatever it takes to make sure the war's over by then.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Hey there. Need something? Is this it? See you around.
Hey, you.
Let's...
Yeah, I'll handle it. I'll handle it.
Well, well. Hello, you. We have some truly capable people here. Come back soon, all right?
Time to work you into shape.
getting better.
How can I...
Time to work. You can't wait to see how you do.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there.
This is delicious. Why are you looking at me like that, Felix? I won't share my portion with you if that's what you're wondering.
I don't want your scraps, old man. I swear sometimes.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Indeed.
We can do it. We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself... We all must do our fair share.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I'm ready to be battling.
The fight starts now.
Everyone, on me!
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over.
Begin the operation. Our
victory will be ours. Together.
Let us crush the defenses!
do. Not a problem. I've got...
I'm swapping in.
On to the next then.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
I have finished with great success. Position secure.
Somebody help me!
This victory is for Bridget.
I gotta keep up with you.
War fever. You know what they say about playing with fire.
We did it!
Assistance, please. I'm coming. Come to me. Give me your help. To victory! Yes, I will be joining you. Farewell. You are mine!
You can't let it end like this.
Thank you for your protection, Flame Spirit.
I cannot grow
No. I work to...
Curse that doddering old fool. Striking out on his own was idiotic to the utmost degree. Had he only been more patient, we could have all joined with the Imperial Army's main corps and mobilized as one cohesive unit.
It seems the kingdom's offer of shelter to the Central Church incensed him to act. You know how deeply Lord Lenato's hatred for the Church and their kind has festered. Ever since the day they brought a blade down on his son's neck.
But what of his adopted son? Wasn't he made a knight of the royal family? For a time, he served the Grand Duke of Etha as well. I can't possibly fathom what the man is thinking.
Really? The matter seems rather open and shut to me. He possesses a burning hatred for both the Church and the Archbishop at its head. Just as they deserve the ultimate punishment in Lenato's mind, so too does the king, who has chosen to take them in.
If only he'd slowed down for a moment to consider how his ridiculous actions would affect me. I carried out my betrayal of the kingdom with the promise of imperial protection of our territory firmly in sight.
That will, of course, all be for naught if this ends with our lands razed to the ground and my head skewered on the lance of the enraged King of Fargus.
I imagine he will be quite angry. Yes. We should prepare ourselves for what's to come.
If Lord Lenato and his men fall, Aryan Road is sure to be met with a siege. In which case, we hand it back to the kingdom. A peace offering, if you will. But if Lenato emerges victorious, we defect to the Empire as planned. Both sides covet the fortress. Whichever way the winds of war blow, we only need match them to stay afloat.
Are you sure, Your Excellency? Normally you'd balk at such cagey behavior.
Don't play dumb with me, Gwendol. You've said it yourself. There will be no shame in surrender as long as you fight tooth and nail to the end.
Hey!
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Hello there. Well then. Please. Well then. Please. I'll join you, if you... I don't mind. What a peaceful spot. Perhaps I'll bring His Majesty here sometime. Those who would harm His Majesty, though I do appreciate those who speak plainly with him. Right. I'll restore Dusker to its former glory someday. I'm sure of it. My thanks. I've served His Majesty for years now, but I still don't know his favorite food. Well? That was fun.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
If that's what you want.
I can do this!
Let's earn our keep.
Our defenses are unbreakable. Show them just... We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
I'll give it 1,000%! Leave everything to me.
That's why that is so.
We've still got options on the table. Don't worry, we'll make it through this.
Out of the way!
Let's take the stronghold.
We need to move fast. Attack!
I'm getting...
I can still fight.
Taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
I'll hesitate.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I've got this.
It's no use. Back. We can't gain any ground.
This is not yet the time for celebration.
Not yet. Got you. Retreat. I can still fight.
We will proceed as planned. We must...
Not yet. Let's do this!
This stronghold will fall!
Got you! Way too easy. Hear you loud and clear. Leave the backup to me.
I'm fine. Really, just watch. Think I could use this.
Bring it down!
I got this!
Yes! We did it!
It's not over.
Come on, we have to defend it.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Let us begin.
Not a problem. I've got...
No, not yet. Retreat!
You're finished! I'll give it 1,000%. Leave every...
Take a breather.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
On to the next thing.
We'll have to take things from here. You need to move fast. Allow me to fight alongside you.
Let's do this!
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of it.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Stand back!
I'm fine, really.
Not a problem. I'm here to...
We will proceed as planned. We must...
Sorry, we weren't strong enough.
Wish that... Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Did you think I'd go quietly? I can always trust you to have my back. Let us crush their defenses!
I bet my father would have done even better.
I'm not...
Lady?
Understood.
I can do this.
Then I will be off.
The fight starts now.
We know what we must do.
Victory will be ours. Together.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Out of the way!
Someone help me? So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Allow me.
I'm going.
I've awaited this moment. Lend me your strength.
I've got this.
will proceed as planned. We must take a breather. You got my back?
Understood.
Well, couldn't hurt.
I'll not falter.
Let's link up.
Let us begin.
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
This is little more than a scratch. We will proceed as planned. We must strive to... I shall take the lead.
My turn?
Let us begin.
Sure! We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Let us begin.
We'll do it together! I've got you now! I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
I'll hit.
I won't.
Hey.
So, what do you think?
For House Froldarius.
The fight starts now.
Retreat.
We will proceed as planned.
We must act now, before the worry sets in.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to...
We must act now, before the world... Let us...
Don't throw your lives away here.
We can still reverse our fortunes.
We need some help, and fast!
It's not over.
Strike with all your might!
We will proceed as planned. We must...
Not a problem.
Let us crush their defenses.
Grant them no mercy.
This place won't be a problem anymore. I'm unstoppable.
Fine work indeed. I can see why His Majesty has placed his trust in you.
Out of the way!
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Allow me.
place with your lives.
A large... I'm going. Success.
This ends now!
That was practically a stroll through the park.
You know what they say about playing with fire. You know what they say about playing with fire.
What? I should not be struggling so.
Fight like this! I'm bleeding all over the place!
This is not yet the time for celebration.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Can't fight like this! I'm bleeding all over the place!
We must act better.
Let us go together.
Dependable as...
I can't stop now.
Nice one.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
That went well. Unsurprising.
Lend me your strength!
I can hold my own. Fight.
I defy you!
I will protect you.
Did you? With me!
Always, Your Majesty.
Give in!
Not a problem. Guard this place with your lives.
There is little...
I'm more than just some pretty face. I'm here and ready to give my all.
None will stand before me.
Magnificent to do. You've made us proud this day. His Majesty most of all, no doubt.
This can't be happening.
Claim this moment!
Let us go together.
Did you? With me!
Always, Your Majesty.
Give in!
We finally escaped.
For his man.
No.
Let's earn our keep.
We've no time.
Not a problem. I've got this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strike.
Time to delay.
Allow me.
We must We must act now, before the worries. I'm here through the enemy camp like wind through a grassy field.
We can still reverse our fortunes.
Get going. Time to make a name for ourselves. Time to make a name for ourselves.
Lending your assistance at once!
This stronghold will fall!
Ha! So we've done it.
Looks like that's it for us.
Let's put this to good use.
See what we can do.
This ends now!
We must act now, before the... Let us...
Let's begin.
We must act now, before the worry sets in. Let us...
We did it! Not a problem. I've got this. We need backup! Please, hurry!
You gotta help us out, please!
Let's begin. I will be your shield.
I've awaited this moment. Is that all? A feeble defense. A resounding success.
Retreat! What's next?
Great.
Carve a swath through the battlefield.
I can still find it.
Yeah, no.
I have no mercy to offer our enemies. I'll hesitate.
Nice to meet you.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
But the next one's mine.
My time has come.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
So we've done it.
The stronghold is ours now.
Let us crush the defenses.
We must act now, before the worry sets in.
I'll do it.
I defy you!
This is not yet at the time of celebration.
Take a breather. Not my best.
It's my pleasure.
Taking me down. I'm glad we made it in time.
I'm ever...
There is little
I won't...
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
A moment.
Which battlefield are you headed to? Make sure you're ready.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Let's go.
I will see it. We all must do our care to make yourself useful. We all must do our fair share.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I believe in my...
This strength.
You have to be strong.
For Bridget.
My conviction is unshakable.
I hope I...
No.
I still have...
Training can be the... Can't wait to see how you do. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
This will...
Training can be... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on? I'll continue gathering records of your battles. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Hey there. Need something? See you around.
Time to work you into shape. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
After the last 2 years with Dimitri, I thought we'd seen every battlefield there is to see in Fargus. But Magdrid Way, huh? This one's new.
A little foggy, don't you think? I might even hazard to call it a lot foggy. You've never fought in conditions like these, so you do well to keep what wits you have about you. If you're not careful in this fog, you could find yourself walking straight off a cliff. Horrible way to go, if you ask me.
Come on, you're not my mom. I can handle myself.
Wow, look who woke up on the confidence side of the bed. If that's how you feel, maybe you don't even need my help anymore.
Oh, come on, it was a joke. Don't be so sensitive. You know I appreciate you.
Fine. But in case you forgot, if you die, I go with you. Our fates are intertwined. So no doing anything too reckless out there. You understand? Now come on, let's go.
I'm ready.
There's no telling where our enemies might be lurking in this fog. Be at the ready for potential ambushes.
Hear you loud and clear. Come on, let's get marching.
Let's begin.
In any case, we lack the luxury of waiting for it to clear. Renato must be found and put to the sword as soon as possible. We will begin by advancing our front line.
I'll do it.
All forces, prepare to march.
No backing down. Not even against the king himself. We fight for Lord
We will proceed as planned.
Nato!
I can barely see my hand in front of my face. Hey, didn't we bring torches?
Let us crush their defenses.
I can see way better now. This will make moving around a lot easier too. This isn't a battle. It's a bloodbath. We're settled.
I need...
Your lambs to the slaughter.
This is almost too easy. Press our advantage.
Out of the way!
Allow me. I'm going. begin.
Everyone, fall back! We need to regroup!
All is proceeding apace, but don't let up. And keep an eye out for enemies. Lend me your strength.
Leave it to me!
Time to get to work.
Those mercenaries must be reinforcements from the Empire. Everyone, gird yourselves.
Didn't think I'd get another shot at the Ashen Demon this soon.
You're more capable than I expected.
They're holding back. So much for gauging their strength.
Witness my true power!
Looks like I'm late. Guess I'll get working on my orders.
Emblem? From House Gautier? What is he doing here?
So, my brother's joining us. Looks like His Majesty really pulled out all the stops.
I'll stop the enemy dead in their tracks. You lot use your brains and figure out how we win this thing.
Someone must be giving these mercenaries their orders. We're going to find them. Miklor can handle things on his own.
I didn't expect they'd have reinforcements, but it doesn't change much. We know what we have to do. Now all that's left is to do it.
Are you seriously going to sit back and let someone else handle the Ashen Demon for you?
We will proceed as planned. We move, now.
Take a breather. Wish this was...
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Yeah.
Seize this moment!
Oh, please. No escape!
I may be new to Gerald's band, but my only hope is that I don't get you all killed. That funeral would truly be a grave affair.
I'll show you no! Seize this moment!
Witness my true power!
Away!
Take this!
Enough of this foolishness.
Let's begin. Come with me. Let's begin. It's time to move.
We will proceed as planned.
We must act now, before the worry sets in.
Begin the operation.
They were a formidable opponent. Would that we could have finished them here. But greed in battle will only end in tragedy.
So, they beat the kid. These kingdom folks are tougher than I thought.
I grant them no mercy.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Allow me. I'll do it.
I got this! This stronghold will fall! Not a problem. I've got this.
I'm all right.
This stronghold will fall!
Come then! Let us fight with honor! I defy you!
Give in!
It was only a matter of time till they found us. Let's give them a nice, warm welcome.
They're tough. These are no ordinary mercs.
It's time to...
Seize this moment!
Please.
I'm coming!
I'll show you no mercy!
I shall take a breather.
Twas nothing! I won't be the one to drag my new comrades down! Stay the course.
Seeing stars.
I can stand this no longer. I'm falling back.
Go! Now!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
My time has come.
I'm going. I've awaited this moment. No thanks. We'll go together.
I'm here for you.
Guess the years are starting to catch up to me. Come on!
Lend me your strength.
Take it away, Your Majesty.
I will not let you down. Stand down! This strength will...
This job's not worth dying over. Fall back!
So the mercenaries had fled. Very well. On to the next. Send in the auxiliary units.
All those mercs are gone, but this fog is still as thick as ever.
It's likely that sorcery is to blame for the predicament we find ourselves in.
Then we'll just have to cut those mages down.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We must act now, before the worry sets in. If they're the ones invoking this fog, defeating them should dispel it.
I can assist.
They found us! To arms!
Your trickery ends here.
Seize this moment!
turn.
Are you paying attention?
Let's do this!
On to the next one.
Yeah, right.
Fine work indeed. I can see why His Majesty has placed his trust in me.
Allow me. I'm going.
The rest falls to you, Lord Lenato.
The fog is lifting! We did it!
The time for subterfuge has passed. We shall meet now in honest combat.
And victory will be ours, Lenato. Come, everyone. We will overwhelm our foes.
To victory!
I will do this. Give in!
But he's done so much to ingratiate himself with the Empire. We can't exactly leave our new friend to die, can we?
Not now! Lenato is but one step away!
If we can just try to reason with Dorothea then, we might be able to settle things peacefully.
The might of Adrestia is on our side. Yes, with our combined forces.
Not a problem. I've got...
Messages! We need to stop them before they call for backup.
Is this the end? No, I can keep fighting.
Dorothea, please! I don't want to see you die for nothing.
I can't say I want that either. All right, you win.
If His Majesty means to shelter the...
There is little time.
those vile church rats, then I shall rebuke you to my final breath. Fling open the gates.
Let's begin.
I've awaited this moment.
I have burned far too many bridges to turn back now.
Renato, it's time to settle this.
We must...
My turn?
And not a moment too soon.
My time has come.
This is the road I chose.
Surrender!
I always feel safe with you here.
You must reconsider, Your Majesty. The Central Church's blessing is not but a poisoned chalice.
Forgive me, Lonato, but I must grasp it all the same. This is the brightest future I can give my people.
Step aside, Ash. I have a duty I must uphold. I will fulfill my duty! I'll not fall.
As do I. The duty of a knight to his kingdom. I'd never betray that.
I will see Kristoff avenged, even at the cost of my own life. Surrender!
I'll do it.
I shall take the lead.
Forgive your fool of a father, Kristoff, for he is soon to join you.
The battle is over. A fine effort, everyone. Especially considering the conditions.
Guess we did our job, at least.
Well, well, doesn't someone sound disappointed? And what's with that look?
I don't know. We completed our mission and all, but it still feels like we lost somehow. Sure, we stopped Lonato, and we put Geralt and his mercenaries to rout. But not before they dragged us through one of the toughest fights we've experienced. And most of all, I failed to take down the Ashen Demon. If that's not a loss, I don't know what is.
Wrong. You were hired to do a job, and you did it. And in the process, you've received a valuable reminder about the unique danger the Ashen Demon poses.
You're right. I can't believe one fighter could turn the tide of an entire battle like that.
Precisely. They're surely going to continue standing in our way, so do try to dig a little deeper the next time you square off.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks for the chat.
By the by, have you seen our valiant leader? I wonder where he's scampered off to.
No Felix or the others in sight either. Maybe they're having a meeting or something.
Sounds like you should try to track them down then. Though, on second thought, it may not be any of your business.
I probably shouldn't be sticking my nose into their private matters, but I am pretty curious. Let's go.
I'll hesitate.
What? I won't.
You did well, Miklana. I will remember the deeds you've performed here today.
You know as well as I that I only did it for the money. Your money.
That's the man from before.
I don't mean to question you, but why exactly are you eavesdropping on them?
It looks like they're having an argument. Butting in now would just make things worse.
What are you playing at, Boar? This washed-up bandit doesn't deserve to look at our army, let alone be a commander in it.
It's a decision I made in collaboration with the Margrave. 2 years ago, after I ascended the throne, I ordered Gustav to capture him, made him swear his allegiance to the royal family, and gave him a unit of soldiers to command.
Spare me the details of how you did it. What I want to know is why.
My army was lacking leaders. We needed capable fighters to fill in the gaps. As for Miklon here, the Margrave himself has instructed him in all manner of military tactics. I've seen his prowess with my own 2 eyes. In the centuries since the time of King Lugh, crests and relics have kept Fargus safe. We've come to depend on that power to protect us from outside attacks, and grown all too complacent in its wake. Naturally, we will take full advantage of our heroes' relics in the battles ahead with Adrestia. But we cannot protect our home with relics alone. If all who could wield them fell, so too would we. The blood of the heroes is thinner now than ever before. We need men like him among our ranks.
I don't doubt the truth of your words, but that's not the issue here. Do you really think it appropriate to trust a man barely removed from his life as a brigand with the responsibility of command?
Everyone's heard the stories of the elder Gautier brother, how he resorted to banditry and plunder. Do you not think our soldiers would object to being led by a man with such history?
Command, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. But you should know, I'm just a prisoner. My attendants, my aides, my best men, all stooges for the royal family, breathing down my neck every waking moment. All the sleeping moments, too.
No wise remarks, Sylvain? You're standing there mute, as if this has nothing to do with you.
I was one of the first His Majesty consulted with. There's nothing I could say that I haven't already. I'm sure you can't stand the sight of me, Miklon. But let's see if we can't get along, okay?
Huh. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, I'll await your next orders, Your Majesty, sir.
Let me guess. Any means necessary?
I won't defend it, though I do see use in such a man. What he did in his time as a bandit was monstrous, I admit that. And I deserve no small amount of judgment for giving him command in spite of it. But I can't help but wonder. Perhaps his life could have been dramatically different had he only possessed a crest. Same as the uncle I murdered.
I understand your reasoning, Your Majesty. Yet he's hurt so many people.
What's done is done. Stolen goods may be returned, but stolen lives cannot. If the man is unwilling to atone for his wrongdoings, then he will pay for it with his head. If he does wish to repent, however, then what better way to do so than by risking his life on behalf of our people? If any among us still can't forgive him, by all means, take up your arms and enact vengeance.
I get what you're trying to do, but you still should have talked to us first. This isn't about who shoulders what blame. It's a matter of letting us know what you're thinking.
You're right, Felix. My apologies. Now then, we march on Aryan Road as planned. With House Rowe's military might crippled, seizing the fortress should be a somewhat simpler matter.
The Silver Maiden. Can we really take it?
You saw how many troops they've already lost. Just plain math will tell you there can't be that many of them left back at the fortress. At least I sure hope not.
And I am sure Houses Karen and Geraint would be willing to lend us a few squadrons in return for the aid we provided them.
Agreed. And their militaries are both formidable indeed. I'll have to factor their support into our strategies moving forward. And what of you, Ash? Will you be joining the fight at Aryan Road?
Yes, I will. Though I do appreciate the concern, Your Majesty.
As long as you're sure you can handle it. Do not hesitate to retreat if it becomes too much for you. House Rowe's forces aside, we now have the added threat of Gerald and his mercenary band to contend with. The very same mercenary band you had been looking for, is it not?
Yeah, one of them in particular, a warrior known as the Ashen Demon, who felled my entire company back before I met you. Not sure I'm looking for revenge exactly, but I do want to surpass them, no matter what it takes.
I see. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Sorry, I wasn't really trying to hide it or anything. Just never came up, I guess.
I believe I understand. Overcoming Gerald and his mercenaries is what drives you in life.
Yeah, you could say that. It's the closest thing to a goal I have, for sure.
In any case, those people cannot be taken lightly. I'd like to avoid crossing blades with them as much as we can. Though we'll likely encounter them sooner rather than later. Imperial forces are still encamped in the former Arendelle territory, after all.
Right. We'd better be ready for anything.
Azure Gleam. Conspiracy in the air. Having laid Lonato low, the kingdom's army proceeds south. Count Rowe, who had prior declared fealty to the Empire, surrenders, and Aryan Road falls back into kingdom hands. With its foothold in the west lost, the Empire amasses troops in the former Arendelle territory to the south, prompting the army of Fargus to strike before Adrestia can regain its footing.
It's nice Aryan Road fell with little more than a hand wave, but it's hardly comfortable knowing the enemy is still on our doorstep.
Comfortable or no, we must take what few chances we do have to rest. Battle will be upon us again before we know it.
Not to mention the fortress is still a target. I mean, who wouldn't want their very own impregnable stronghold?
Our spies report that the enemy plans to mount such an attack from Arendelle land.
Arendelle, huh? It's been 2 years since the territory came under the Emperor's control. The wind carries rumors that Edelgard has been keeping Lord Arundel imprisoned in his home since then. If it's true, I'll... No. Were the enemy to strike and the fortress city to somehow fall, our path forward in this war would grow exceedingly perilous.
The West doesn't face the kind of constant threats we do, so there aren't as many strongholds here as in the North, right?
Basically. Though my uncle did say that started to change at least a tiny bit in the past couple of years.
In other words, the entire western region of the kingdom is likely to fall into enemy hands if we retreat from Aryan Road now.
Indeed. Which is exactly why we must take the offensive and restrain this Imperial snake before it can sink its fangs into us.
Hey, it'll be nice to strike first for once. It feels like we've been on the back foot for a while now.
Right you are. And remaining on perpetual defense would only lead to more meaningless, preventable deaths.
Offense is the best defense, I always say. We'll crush anyone who has the gall to stand against us.
There you go, getting carried away again. Look at them, all stunned into speechlessness. Hmm?
Your Majesty, I bear terrible news.
Calm yourself. What is it?
The convoy escorting Count Rowe to the capital has been attacked by an unknown assailant. They've sustained heavy losses, and it seems Count Rowe has gone missing amid the chaos.
I see. And these assailants, we know nothing about them?
Very little, Your Majesty. The survivors claim to have been attacked by numerous mages.
Mages? No.
What's wrong? Do you know who it is?
You saw the court mage Cornelia during our battle at Ferdia, yes? Well, she disappeared almost immediately after. It's likely she has been burrowed away in western Fargus ever since. Which leads me to wonder if this attack wasn't her handiwork somehow. It's merely a feeling, though. I'd like to look into it further, if possible. But something tells me the Imperial soldiers won't wait around patiently while we go off hunting for clues.
Perhaps you should send a separate unit to investigate, while we attend to the Empire.
Yes, that would be prudent for now. We cannot afford to lower our guard for even a moment.
Hey there. A moment of your time?